welcome to my talk story. I was supposed to do the makeup that I unboxed on Saturday, so I didn't. I'll show you guys what I used. The makeup that I did try, actually, I had a reaction. First of all, the palette, it didn't have any pigments in it, so no matter how much I tried to put on, it just swept off. So it was just like, it was not grabbing onto my skin. And then, so I tried to use the lipstick, and so I put that on because it was one of those lipsticks where they dry, matte lipstick. And first, I just want to apologize when I speak because of my stroke. My train of thought is like, it breaks up and I can't remember names. So I apologize if you have a hard time understanding me. But anyway, so the makeup from that whole box just did not work. The only thing that actually did work was lotion. And then look, I have the fingernail polishes. I mixed the two. It was this one and this one. So I put the green on first, and then I put that frosty bronze over it. Okay, I don't know. I was just trying to do the best that I could with what I had. And it didn't work. I mean, nothing. The mascara, nothing. I actually think it was old. And even the foundation, when I opened it, it kind of exploded on me. So I couldn't do that. But anyway, so that's the reason why I don't have that makeup on. But what I do have on, see, you know, I haven't done makeup like this in a long time. Yeah, almost maybe a year. I'm not real certain, but yeah, I think it's been a year because I had my stroke back in January, so I couldn't really use my hands too much. And then, you know, I was going to therapy and trying to gain that back. And then the heart attack happened. And then depression set in because of all of that stuff. So anyway, so I actually had fun. And the sad part of this whole thing, that during my depression, I threw away all my makeup because I felt like, okay, that's it. I'm never going to go back to doing makeup. I'm never going to do it ever again. And then today, I did this. Can you guys see it? I did makeup, and I 100% loved it. So I'm gonna go back. I don't care what. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna continue to do makeup. That is my first love, is being a makeup artist. And I miss it so much. So I'm gonna try. But what's killing me the most is my freaking hair. Sorry, because when I'm videotaping, I see myself and I just can't. I cannot. I went through this manic phase after my heart attack. And I shaved my head for one, threw away my makeup for another, got rid of so many clothes. And I, you know, was looking for it, but I couldn't find it because I donated it all, or I threw it away. I just went into a very crazy state of, it's okay, I'm gonna die anyway. I'm just gonna throw everything away, or give everything away, or stop everything. And it's a hard place to be because I don't know. I think it was the day that I had one of those massive panic attacks. And I think it was God telling me, you got to decide what you want. You know, if you're going to keep having these panic attacks and anxiety attacks, your blood pressure is going to go through the roof. You will have another heart attack. You will have another stroke. So you better decide. So my crazy butt said, no, I want to live. I have to live. I have a goal. My goal is to get my ranch. My ranch is to build an area and call it, you know, this is my serenity area where anybody could come and sit and just be at peace, visit with your loved ones in heaven. I don't know. I know I may sound crazy, but that's my goal. That's what I want. I'm going to build that ranch. You watch and see. I'm going to do it. I don't care what it takes for me to do it. I'm going to do it. I ain't going to do nothing illegal. I don't know why I had to say that, but it sounds crazy because I'm like, I don't care what it takes. I'm going to do it. No, nothing illegal, but I'm going to work hard. I'm going to work hard to get that place because I think everybody needs a little spot that they can sit down and visit life, reflect on your life, be thankful for whatever you have. And I'm thankful. I'm thankful for my career. My career is what kept me going, my life going, my world going. And I'm grateful for being a makeup artist. I'm grateful for, I had so many opportunities. I have a very good friend, one of a best friend. Her name is Pua. And she just ended back up in the hospital. This is like one of my heroes, another hero. She went through a heart attack. She went through a stroke. She went through cancer. And she called me and she said she accidentally called me, like butt dialed me. And it was 3 o'clock in the morning, my time, Las Vegas time. And it was 1 o'clock morning, Hawaii time. But she ended up back in the hospital because they think there was something wrong with her heart. And so while she's in the hospital, she's talking to me about being positive. And she reminded me how lucky I am and all the things that I had done in my life and how grateful I should be because of my career, because of my life, because of the people I met along my route, or my bus route, just kidding, along my route of life. I still said route. Oh my gosh, I cannot find the word. I'm sorry. But so I am grateful. I'm 100% grateful for my career, for the ups and downs of the career, because I work with some winners. I mean, there is some people who absolutely tried me. You know, I did this one, I was hired here in Hawaii, here in Las Vegas to do I don't know what it was. It was a party, and I had to stay. They hired me like all night, 8 hours, whatever. And I was up in the hotel room where people could come get their makeup refreshing and stuff. And I think it was I'm not sure, but it was for a young girl. It was not a quinceanera. It was something else. But it was a young girl coming into being a woman. Anyway, girl, I had to stay up there the whole time, and at the end they wanted me to go downstairs and redo the young lady. There was this one lady who came up. Okay, quick story time. Not quick, I always have story time. I did her makeup. She loved her makeup. Then I was doing her hair. I did her hair 8 different styles. 8 times. And in my head, I was crying. I wanted to go home. I stayed later than I was supposed to stay. I had an early morning wedding the next day here in Vegas. And she kept changing. She didn't like anything I did. And finally, there was a style that she wanted. Style that she liked. So it is hard being an artist, being a makeup artist and a hairdresser, and trying to please everybody, because that's really your goal. Your goal is to make them look beautiful and have them be excited to what they look like. And I 95% of the time, my clients was happy and they liked what I did. There was that 5%. Well, I can't. Well, see, I'm going to sound conceited if I say that I never had a complaint. And I'm not trying to botchy myself, because I don't know if I'm going back to doing it if I can. But I didn't. I never really had a complaint with what I did as an artist. As a hairstylist, maybe 90%, 10% didn't like what I did. And the other 10 was me not liking what I did, but them loving it. But I was really here to please them. But anyway, so that's that's my my career. It's been fabulous, and I will never, ever, ever give that up, because it was my life, and that's what I was become. And it was by accident that I became an artist. It's my sister Billy who actually got me into being a makeup artist, because I did her makeup. We used to dance together. She danced on another boat, and I danced on a different boat. So I did her makeup one evening, because she wanted me to do her makeup, so I did it. So anyway, there was a photographer on her boat, and they asked, "Oh, who did your makeup?" And my sister said, "Oh, it was my younger sister." So they asked for my phone number, and they called. We didn't have cell phones. We lived together, so she gave them our home phone number, and I called, and they told me to come down, and thus my career was born as a makeup artist. So I'm very grateful for my sister for being there for me, and I'm grateful for all my sisters, but we're talking about how my career got started. That's how I got started as a makeup artist. But I still I can't look at myself with You guys are gonna watch my hair grow. I swear, I need to grow it. Okay, quickly. This is the palette I used on my eyes. See? I love Juvia. Love. Their pigments are amazing. This is the palette. I love, love, love. Okay. And then for the little bit sparkle, I used to work for Urban Decay. I love Urban Decay. This is an old palette. Moon Dust. But they still have it. Ooh, it's kind of dirty, but my bad. Here it is. I use this one right here. And then I use, this is another company I used to work for, makeup, Inglot. Love Inglot. It's the best. I use this as my contour and this as my blush. I use that. I use Tula as my foundation, and I will never stop using Falsies. Maybelline. It's the best mascara in my opinion. And then, of course, Maybelline again. Erase. This is the peach one, the pink one. I use under my eyes. I don't use any highlighter. I cannot. And then, of course, the fat. What is this? Elf? Oh, gosh, I can't read. Sorry. Eyeliner. Black liquid eyeliner. And then this is... Okay, sorry. I'm blind as a bat. Pink and Beauty Beach Eyeliner. This one. Do you guys see? Under my eye. That's what I used. And then Did I get everything? Oh, highlighter. Okay, this came in another makeup mystery, because I didn't buy this, because I normally used Inglot's one. You see Inglot's? That one. But I don't know. Today I decided to try that one. So that was my makeup. I only used 2 colors though. Well, 3. The white, my highlight, I used powder, just regular powder. I didn't use a color. I only used 2 colors in all of my makeup. I used the purple, my purple right here. And then I used the yellow right there. Blend it out. Blend it in. 2 color, quick. You gotta be quick. And then I used the purple right over my eye. And then the purple under my eyes. But anyway, that is my quick talk story today. It's all about the makeup. And Saturday's video makeup box, no bueno. Sorry. No, it didn't work for me. So yeah, I hope you guys have a fantabulous day, and I will come back with, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what's gonna happen. We'll see, but it'll be Saturday. It's supposed to be adventure day. Okay, I gotta hurry up. It's not gonna be called adventure day. It's gonna be whatever day. Whatever happens, happens. I mean, I'm always gonna post on Saturday and Wednesday, but I'm not calling it anything. Whatever happens, happens. That's what's it's gonna happen from now on. Okay, guys? So anyway, sending you all light and love. Be happy, be kind, always be kind. All right, love you all. I'm gonna do this cheesy. Sorry, I have to. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Write a comment. I'm just kidding. Do whatever. Love you guys. Aloha.